Shalom, and welcome to Bible Stories as Blueprints of the Soul, your Biblical Hebrew podcast. Shalom and welcome to our Biblical Hebrew podcast. Today I would like to speak to you about the difference between the name El Shaddai, Almighty, and the name Yahweh or Lord, or the inner name of God, which is simple being. In Exodus 6:3, God says to Moses, "And I appeared unto Abraham, unto Isaac, and unto Jacob as God Almighty. But my name, Yahweh, being, or the inner name, I made me not known to them." What is the relations that God tries to portray here in front of Moses? He was seen or appeared to the patriarchs in the land of Canaan by the name El Shaddai, Almighty. But he was not known to them in the land of Canaan, his inner name, in his being mode. What is the difference between the land of Canaan, the land of Egypt? Why does God need to have here at least two names? And why in Egypt, in the world of duality, in the world of conflicts, we need the relations of being, or the inner relations, or the secret to ascend? The land of Canaan, or the name Canaan, Canaan, has the value of 190. The name Egypt has the value of 380, double than the land of Canaan. So Canaan has, in a way, the value of 1, and the name Egypt has the value of 2. So the relations between the land of Canaan, the name of Canaan, and the name of Egypt is 1 to 2. So in the land of Canaan, there is no problem of God expanding himself, meaning there is no problem of using the name El Shaddai. In English, we say Almighty, but the name Shaddai has the value of 314, or in a lateral reading, this is 3.14, the value of the Greek letter pi. The Greek letter pi symbolizes the relations between the circumference of a circle and its diameter. So, in the land of Canaan, which we can say this is the land of the One, there is no problem of using the name El Shaddai, or using the language of circles, or the expansion that reveals itself through circles and births, because this is the land of the One. But in the land of Egypt, in the world of duality, this name El Shaddai will not help, because this is the world of duality. We need an inner name, a secret name that can pull us from conflicts. And for this reason, we need the inner. We need the name Havaya, being the simple name, or the straight name Yosher. Yosher is straight, from Yashar, straight relation. If we look at circle as a format, there's a curve in a circle, but the name being Havaya is a direct name. So because in the land of Egypt everybody's drowning, we need a direct name, direct connection, and this is the being. An interesting question that we can ask ourselves, why this verse does not say simply, and I appeared unto the patriarch? Why to mention each and every one of their names? In Hebrew, it's much more interesting, because in English we say unto Isaac, unto Jacob, unto Abraham. But in Hebrew, we say El Avraham. Not just in English unto or to, El Avraham, El Yitzchak, Ve'el Yaakov. The word El in Hebrew has two meanings. One of them is to, or onto, or towards, and another one is God. When we look at the Hebrew word El, when under the letter Aleph we find 3 dots, it means to or towards. And when we look under the word El, and under the Aleph we see 2 dots, it means God. This is the first distinction. And we can see this in this verse when we look at the letters El Avraham unto Abraham. There are 3 dots under the Aleph. El Yitzchak unto Isaac. There are 3 dots under the Aleph. Ve'el Yaakov, and unto Jacob, there are 3 dots under the Aleph. It means that each El here in front of a name, it's onto or to. But the 4th time that we see the name El in this verse is El Shaddai. When we look at the term Be'el Shaddai, we see that under the letter Aleph there are 2 dots. In this case, El Shaddai, this is God Almighty. This is the first distinction. A mathematical look at this verse will give us an interesting picture. The word El appears here 4 times, 3 times as to or onto, and another time as God. So in general, the word El appears, whether it's to or God, appears here 4 times. The value of El is 31. Now, this word appears here 4 times. So we have 4, and this is very interesting because let's listen to the digits that are appearing here. We have 4 times the value of El, or 4 times 31. In a lateral thinking, we can write the following: 31, 31, and then 4, which is 4 times 31. But in a lateral reading, we can read 3, 1, 4 again as 3.14, or the letter pi in Greek, or 314, the name Shaddai. And also, the Greek alphabet has a gematria, and the value of the letter pi is 80. And Moses appeared in front of Pharaoh when he was 80 years old. What is the meaning of all of this? Another perspective is that the letter pi is the 16th letter in the Greek alphabet. 16 is 444, the most expansion in the matter. And then comes the stopper, the being. And this mode appears in this verse. There is a beautiful relations between the circle and its diameter. In other words, this is not just historical story, this is an expression of mathematics, of geometry, and of truth. This was our little conversation for today. We wish you beautiful day, wonderful year, and a great exodus from the corona. Shalom. Thank you for listening to Bible Stories as Blueprints of the Soul. We hope that you enjoyed this episode. If you have any questions, comments, or would like to hear more about a certain topic, just write us an email to hebrew@learnoutlive.com. We are always happy to hear from you. For more episodes, videos, and articles like this, please visit our website at hebrew.learnoutlive.com. We also would like to invite you to join our live classes. Just search for Online College of Biblical Hebrew on Facebook and start learning now with students from all over the world. Koltuv and Shalom.